so you might as well ignore it or love the word instead, 'cause you ain't been doing nothing if you ain't been called a red. Well, I kept on agitating now, 'cause what else can you do? You're gonna let the sons of bitches walk all over you. My friend said you'll get fired hanging with that commie mob. I should be so lucky, buddy, I ain't got a job. Well, you ain't done nothing if you ain't been called a red. If you've marched or agitated, then you're bound to hear it said. So you might as well ignore it or love the word instead, 'cause you ain't been doing nothing if you ain't been called a red. While I've been agitating now for 50 years or more for jobs, for equality, and always against war. And I'll keep on agitating as far as I can see. And if that's what being red is, then that's good enough for me. 'Cause you ain't done nothing if you ain't been called a red. If you've marched or agitated, then you're bound to hear it said. So you might as well ignore it or love the word instead, 'cause you ain't been doing nothing if you ain't been called a red. And you ain't done nothing if you ain't been called a red. If you've marched or agitated, then you're bound to hear it said. So you might as well ignore it or love the word instead, 'cause you ain't been doing nothing if you ain't been called a red.
Es geht durch die Welt ein Geflüster. Arbeiter, hörst du es nicht? Das sind die Stimmen der Kriegsminister. Arbeiter, hörst du sie nicht? Es flüstern die Kohle- und Stahlproduzenten. Es flüstert die chemische Kriegsproduktion. Es flüstert von allen Kontinenten. Mobilmachung gegen die Sowjetunion. Arbeiter wollen nicht die Gewehre, nicht die Gewehre.
Long-haired preachers come out every night, try to tell you what's wrong and what's right. But when asked about something to eat, they will answer with voices so sweet. You will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, live on it. You'll get by in the sky when you die. That's a lie.
And the Starvation Army, they pray, and they sing, and they dance, and they play, till they get all your coins on the drum. Then they'll tell you when you're on the bum.
You will eat by and by in that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, live on faith. You'll get by in the sky when you die. That's a lie.
If you work hard throughout your whole life, fight the bosses, both husband and wife, you're a sinner, a bad one, they tell. When you die, you will sure go to hell. And you'll leave by and by
In that glorious land above the sky. Work and pray, live on faith. You'll get by in the sky when you die. Working people of all countries unite. Side by side, we for socialism will fight. When the world and its wealth we have gained, to the bosses will sing this refrain. You will eat
Oh, I forgot to turn my microphone on. Hello, everyone. And salutations. Another week, another stream. Well, this week, since I'm doing this on my own, I thought, why not start a series that I'm probably going to be doing? I am incredibly unfamiliar with fanfic despite being a huge nerd. Gee whiz, the Twitch streamer is a nerd? But yeah, I do need to say the fic that I am going to be reading is My Immortal. It is a Harry Potter fanfic. Obligatory fuck J.K. Rowling. I do need to kind of get that out of the way. I'm not reading the actual things. This is a fanfic. So yeah. And, oh wait, this is probably going to be the first upload on my YouTube channel since unfortunately my first stream ever got completely nuked, which fucking sucks, but hey, what can you do? Hi, my name is Raisa Frayhayt. I'm an actress, singer, historian, model, comedian, etc. I love dressing vintage. As you can see, I'm also an IWW organizer and just general anarchist rabble-rouser. And yeah, like, I guess let's just get started. You know, as they say, no time like the present. Yeah. So this is chapter. So for a bit of background on what My Immortal is, it's a Harry Potter fanfic. It was created, I believe, in 2006 or 2007. Notoriously, there's a lot of debate over who actually authored this. It's famously known as one of, if not the worst fanfics ever written. And as someone who's been an actress for something like 20 years since I was a literal I was an actress when this shit came out. You know, doing shit like auditioning for voiceovers in Broadway and shit like that. So, I guess I'm gonna get started. I am obviously gonna be doing different voices, so I was debating whether or not I was going to actually, actually do, like, all the author's notes and shit, but honestly, that is kind of sort of part of the meta, so, so I guess let's just get started. Author's note. Special thanks, get it, cause I'm gothic, to my GF, ew, not in that way, Raven, Bloody Tears 666, for helping me with the story and spelling. You rock. Justin, you're the love of my depressing life, you rock too. MCR rocks. Hi, my name is Ebony Darkness Dementia. Raven Way, and I have long, ebony black hair. That's how I got my name. With purple streaks and red lips that reaches my mid-back, and icy blue eyes like limpid tears, and a lot of people tell me I look like Amy Lee. Author's note, if you don't know who she is, get the hell out of here. I'm not related to Gerard Way, but I wish I was because he's a major fucking hottie. I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white. I have pale white skin. I'm also a witch. And I go to a magic school called Hogwarts in England, despite the fact that I have an American accent. When I'm in the 7th year, I'm 17. I'm a goth, in case you couldn't tell, and I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic, and I buy all my clothes from there. For example, today, I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it, and a black leather miniskirt, pink fishnets, and black combat boots. I was wearing black lipstick, white foundation, black eyeliner, and red eyeshadow. I was walking outside Hogwarts. You know what? Fuck it. I'm doing a British accent. It was snowing and raining, so there was no sun, which I was happy about. A lot of preps stared at me. I put up my middle finger at them. "Hey, Ebony," shouted a voice. I looked up. It was, Draco Malfoy. "What's up, Draco?" I asked. "Nothing," he said shyly. But then I heard my friends call me and I had to go away. XXXXXXXXXXX. Author's note. Is it good? Oh, please tell me, Fangs. Alright, that's chapter 1. Let's go on to chapter 2. What are we thinking? This is so fucking bad, and I'm having an absolute blast. Oh, this is good. There's so much to get into. I was just, you know, you'd think I was thinking, oh, this is a Harry Potter fanfic, and yet I didn't connect that maybe I should do a British accent for for the actual character, but oh well, we're this is what we do with the Raisa stream. We ride by the seat of our pants. We go fucking full bore. Metaphorical balls to the wall, cause I got mine removed. Author's note: Fangs 2 Bloody Tears 666. Fangs. Oh god, this is so fucking bad. Thanks to Bloody Tears 666 for helping me with the chapter. BTW, prep, stop flaming my story, okay? XXXXXXXXX666. XXXXX. The next day, I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining again. I opened the door of my coffin and drank some blood. Oh my god, it's so hard to stay in character. This is so fucking bad. You know what? This is a Twitch stream. I feel as though half the fun of this is me just cracking up and just editorializing. Oh, just the fucking typos and just the like, I'm all for puns, don't get me wrong, I fucking adore that shit, but guys, this is so fucking bad. Fangs drinks a coffin for the blood. Oh my. I opened the door of my coffin and drank some blood from a bottle I had. My coffin was black ebony, and inside it was hot pink velvet with black lace on the ends. I got out of my coffin and took of. Fuck it, I'm just reading it as is. I'm gonna, even if it doesn't make grammatical sense because of the typos, I'm just doing it anyway. I got out of my. Oh. Where was I? Oh yeah. I got out of my coffin and took off my giant MCR t-shirt, which I used for pajamas. Instead, I put on a black leather dress, a pentagram necklace, combat boots, and black fishnets on. I put on 4 pairs of earrings in my pierced ears and put my hair in a kind of messy bun. My friend Willow, author's note, Raven, this is you, woke up then and grinned at me. She flipped her long waist-length raven black hair with pink streaks and opened her forest green eyes. She put on her Marilyn Manson t-shirt with black mini, fishnet, and pointy high-heeled boots. We put on our makeup, black lipstick, white foundation, and white Wait, literal white foundation? Not just like pale skin ass people like me, but just literal fucking white? Wait, if she's a vampire, wouldn't she already have like super pale skin? You're like, wait, let me go back to the description with purple street. As I look at no, it doesn't. Sorry, I have pale white skin. Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, I needed to look at that again because I was just like, wait, is she not naturally? So in the canon of this, she is the type of fuck, what's her? So Ebony is the, so she's like Snow White essentially, with super pale ass skin. It just, oh, it's so fucking hacky. Ugh, I'm the perfect actress for this because I love being hacky and over the top. It's one of my specialities. Anyways, where were we? Ah, yes. We put on our makeup, black lipstick, white foundation, and black eyeliner. Oh my OMFG. I saw you talking to Jacob. No, I need to do a different voice for this. OMF. Why is my first idea that for some reason Willow is, you know what, fuck it, I'm going for it. John, shout out to my dear friend John the Duncan on YouTube. If you are watching this, I apologize for my horrible Scottish accent, but it was the first thing I thought of, and I'm just going with it. As the youngins say, commit to the bit. OMFJ, I saw you talking to Draco Malfoy yesterday, she said excitedly. Yes, so, I said, blushing. Do you like Draco? She asked as we went out of the Of course she's a fucking Slytherin. She asked as we went out of the Slytherin common room and into the Great Hall. No, I so fucking don't. No, shit, wrong voice. No, I so fucking don't, I shouted. Yeah, right, she exclaimed. Just then, Draco walked up to me. Hi, he said. Hi. No, Hi, I replied flirtily. Guess what? He said. What? I asked. Well, Good Charlotte are having a concert in Hogsmeade, he told me. Oh my fucking God! I screamed. I love GC. They're my favorite band, aside from MCR. Well, do you want to go with me? He asked. God. I thought I heard one of my neighbors just like, oh my God, what is happening in this apartment? Well, I will have you know I am reading incredibly bad fan fiction. Anyways, hold on a second. I need to get something to drink. Oh my fucking God. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. Ugh, but like, I feel, to be fair, it gives me a lot of material to work with here. Just really hacky writing. Just because it gives you a lot to play with character work. just being there's one thing I can tell you about acting, especially as a comedic actress. What you need to do is make very strong choices. And if you don't know what choices in acting it means, it's literally just that, like committing to the bit, choosing what sort of things that you do as an actress. So, like, for instance, a choice would be making Will have a Scottish accent, because that was, for some reason, just what came to my head. Just fucking going with it. God, you know, I probably should work on just my random British accents, but you know what? Fuck it. Alright, chapter 3. A.N. Stop flaming the story, preps, okay? Ugh! Otherwise, thanks to the Gothic people for the good reviews. Thanks again, Raven. Oh yeah, BTW, I don't own discs or the lyrics for Good Charlotte. On the night of the concert, I put on my black lace-up boots with high heels. Underneath them were ripped red fishnets. Then I put on my leather mini dress with all this corset stuff on the back and the front. Damn, this girl spends about as much time describing her outfit choices. I'm just like, I mean, hey, I feel seen. Takes me like an hour every day to look this fucking good. So I get it, you know. I feel you, Ebony. I feel you. I feel you so much. Alright. I straightened my hair and made it look all spiky. I felt a bit depressed then, so I... Oh my god! Okay, as someone with clinical depression... Oh my... Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh my god, this is so fucking bad. Just completely making light of shit that so for instance, like, I don't mind joking about this, like, I have had suicidal ideation, actually, pretty recently. Oh my god. So content warning for that. For self-harm, I guess. Damn, I did not expect that going into this, but yeah, fun. Oh my god, this is so bad. I felt a little depressed then. Oh my god, I can't keep a straight face. Oh god. See, that's the thing I like about Twitch, is that I don't necessarily have to stay in character, because, like, obviously, you know, like, when I'm on stage, or, you know, like, when I'm actually recording shit, like, it is better etiquette to stay into character, but, like, I think one of the things I like about Twitch is that, like, it is very informal, and so I can just be like, no, I can laugh at this along with y'all, and I think that's quite charming. You know, not that constant pressure to, oh, I gotta stay in character, just like, no, I can just completely break character and laugh, because honestly, it's just trying to have fun, you know? So what this channel is all about, it is about the comedy of it all. Alright, so let's see if I can read this with a straight face, chat. I felt a little depressed then, so fuck, Alright, let's go again. I fe- oh my god, it's really hard. Hey, what's up? My name is Celeste. Oh shit. Apparently we got oh damn. Thank you, Nightbot. Sorry, just need to check this for 1 second. I have no... Oh, that's actually weird. Sorry. Your message was deleted, I think, because you sent a link? Yeah, sorry, just for security precautions. Well, actually, I got another computer up, so I'll see what you're sending. Sorry about that. Take a look at this after. Thanks for sending. But like, yeah, just in case of things like link spamming, we got that security message, but thanks for stopping by. Anyways, back to me, being silly. Okay, I felt a little depressed then, so I Fuck! I felt a little depressed then, so I slit one of my wrists. Fuck! I read a depressing... I promise I am a professional actress and I actually can keep in character if I really try. God, you'd think, I've been doing this since I was fucking 10 and I'm 33, and you'd think I'd be better at staying in character reading a hacky-ass fucking fanfic. But nope. Nope. I read a depressing book while I waited for it to stop bleeding and I listened to some GC. I painted my nails and put on tons of black eyeliner. Then I put on some black lipstick. I didn't put on foundation because I was pale anyway. Okay, so why did you put it on in the previous chapters if you were pale anyway? I mean, don't get me wrong, like... It's not that Final Destination. Okay, I'm glad you enjoyed the movie. But yeah, to be fair, like, I put on foundation too. It's actually just really good, especially when you're like me, and just naturally you have a lot of skin bumpies and stuff like that. But I'm just one. Cause like I don't know. I feel as though if you're writing a fanfic in a self-insert, you're not gonna want your OC to have like a bunch of really like bad skin or whatever. And so I'm just like, so wait, what's the point of this foundation, Ebony? If you're just, if you're going to, what do you? If you're so... See, I'm also a bit confused, because, like, as someone who does cry a lot, sometimes I do worry that it can, smear your eyeliner and get into your mascara. So I'm just wondering, like, what is the logic here? Because in the previous 2 chapters, you're just like, yeah, I put on foundation. And I'm just like, I'm not putting on foundation because I'm pale anyway. Make it make sense, please. All right. I drank some human blood, so I was ready to go to the concert. I went outside. Draco was waiting there in front of his flying car. He was wearing a Simple Plan t-shirt. They would play at the show too. Between Ebony Black and Raven Black, I never understood that distinction. Honestly, I have absolutely no idea. I think maybe. I do know that no human hair, and I mean, I know this because I'm a huge fucking nerd when it comes to wigs. I mean, just look at what I'm wearing. Fun fact, human hair actually isn't all jet black. It's just, if you look it up microscopically, just incredibly, incredibly dark brown. So this woman clearly is a vampire slash witch because she obviously has impossibly dark hair. But to answer your question, honestly,
Trust
I
me,
got no
gay
idea.
is in, gay is hot. I want some gay, gay it's gonna be.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Oh, it's actually a really so that follow notifications is a clip from What We Do in the Shadows, and that's all about vampires. So, oh god, I would have if they ever do I know What We Do in the Shadows just finished, but if ever they do just like a sequel or anything like that, motherfuckers cast me in that. I am perfect for that shit. This piece of literature is a throwback. Yeah, like, believe it or not, this is the first time that I'm ever reading it, and I'm 33 years old. Ugh, I wish I could play the Souls-like games, but despite the fact that I've been a GAY gamer since I was 5, I've never been very good with those types of games. Anyways, where were we? Oh yeah, we were we were talking about Draco. I went outside. Draco was waiting there in front of his flying car. He was wearing a Simple Plan t-shirt. They would play at the show too. Baggy black skater pants, black nail polish and a little eyeliner. Author's note, a lot faux cool. Balls wear it, okay? Hi, Draco. Oh, no, never mind. My bad. Need to redo that. Hi, Drake. Hi, Draco. I said in a depressed voice. Hi, Ebony. He said back. We walked into his flying black Mercedes Benz. The license plate said 666 and flew to the place with the concert. On the way, we listened excitedly to Good Charlotte and Marilyn Manson. We both smoked cigarettes and drugs. I won't say which type of drugs. We smoked all the drugs. All the drugs, from the heroin to the morphine to the cocaine. All of the drugs, and we were right buzzed. Ugh. You know, fuck it. Yeah, let's do this. Ugh. If there's one thing you need to know about me, my specialty is not just as a comedic actress, it is improvisation. So we're just fucking going with it today. Hells to the yeah. Just all the drugs that I'm smoking. When we got there, aside from being in the nether realms in terms of me being so high, we both hopped out of the car. We went to the mosh pit at the front of the stage and jumped up and down as we listened to Good Charlotte. Who's saying? Oh, okay, so I do not know the melody of this, so I'm just making it up. You coming cold, you're covered in blood. Well, I'm so happy you've arrived. The doctor cut your cord, hands you to your mom. She sets you free into this life, sang Joe. I don't own the lyrics to that song. Oh, so apparently it's a... Listen, with the exception of the, thank you. I fucking better be good. I also do musical theater. Honestly, my favorite type of performance is musical improv. Even though, not gonna lie, it's a hell of a lot easier when I get accompaniment. But today is not that day. So I'm confused. Are these original lyrics in the style of Good Charlotte, or are these or are these actual lyrics? Because, not gonna lie, with the exception of The Young and the Restless, I do not know Good Charlotte. Even though you know, one of these days I'm gonna do karaoke on stream, and I promise you I will sing some Good Charlotte. You know, it's a new day and it all feels old. It's a good life, that's what I'm told. Oh, thank you, Sally. Alright, so where were we? Okay. Joe is so fucking hot, I said to Jacob, pointing to him as he sung, filling the club with his amazing voice. Suddenly, Jacob looked sad. What's wrong? I asked as we moshed to the music. Then I caught on. Hey, it's okay. I don't like him better than you, I said. Really? Asked Draco sensitively as he put his arm around me. Oh, protective. Really, I said. Besides, I don't know Joe, and he's going out with Hillary. Fucking tough. I fucking hate that little bitch, I said disgustedly, thinking of her ugly blonde face. The night went on really well, and I had a great time. So did Jaco. After the concert, we drank some beer and asked Benji and Joe for their autographs and photos with them. Eek! We got GC concert tees. Jaco and I crawled back into the Mercedes Benz, but Jaco didn't go back into Hogwarts. Instead, he drove his car into the Forbidden Forest. I think it might be actually okay, thank you. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Avantgarde? Also, hold on a sec. I need to plug in one of my computers. On it. Yes, my knowledge of Good Charlotte, now, don't... hello. Oh, Ava. It's a cool name. Hello. As you can tell, I am Raisa. So... As you can tell, I'm having a lot of fun with this. Ugh. There's so much here for the right actress, and I'm definitely the right actress. Cause it's funny, cause like, I was obviously like on the, so I'm 33, so, and this came out in 2006, you know, like, during my teenage years. So like, while I didn't see this at the time, I remember this. So it's really a fucking blast. Is it about to get worse? Oh no! Well, it's a good thing I'm up to the challenge, cause you don't get to where I am as a performer with a I mean, let's just put it this way. I've forgotten more about performance than most people fucking remember. So, let's fucking go. Let's do it. You ready, chat? Author's note. I said stop flaming, okay? Fuck. Author's note. I said stop flaming, okay? Ebony's name is Enemy, not... God damn it! See, this is why... Fuck, I promise I can stay in character. This is really embarrassing. Not gonna lie, it's actually really embarrassing for me because I'm usually really good at being able to stay in character, but this is just so bad. Yes, you did, Ava. Yes, you did. Oh my god, I'm dying. Okay. All right, let's see if we don't. Let's see if we can get this through without breaking character. Author's note. I said stop flaming, okay? Ebony's name is Enemy, not Mary
Trust
Sue,
me.
okay?
Gay is in, gay is hot. I want some gay. Gay it's gonna be.
Hey, thank you for the follow. Okay, Draco is so in love with her that he is acting different. They knew each other before, okay? Yes! Fucking nailed it. There we go. This is why we have multiple takes. To make sure we get it right, and we fucking did. Hell yeah. XXXXXXXX 666 XXXXX. Draco! I shouted. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Draco didn't answer, but he stopped the flying car and he walked out of it. I walked out of it too, curiously. What the fucking hell? I asked, angry. Ebony? He asked. What? What? I snapped. Draco leaned in extra close, and I looked into his gothic red eyes. He was wearing colored contacts, which revealed so much depressing sorrow and evilness, and then suddenly I didn't feel mad anymore. And then, suddenly, just as Draco kissed me passionately, oh! Draco climbed on top of me, and we started to make out keenly against a tree. He took off my top as I took off his clothes. I even took off my bra. Then he put his finger... Fuck! Oh, Lord. I was doing so well, chat. I was doing so well, and then the fanfic just didn't. Okay, let's roll it back. All right, get into character, Raisa. You can do it. Okay. I even took off my bra. Then, be strong, Raisa. You can do it. You've been doing this for 20 years, girl. You can do it. Then he put his... I hate it. I hate this so much. I hate you, fanfic. You're making me look like I haven't been doing this since I was a child. We need to retitle this stream Veteran Actress Can't Stay in Character. I literally have a fucking IMDb page. God fucking damn it. Well, you know what? At least this is entertaining for y'all. So you know what? Even if me completely fucking up is entertainment, good enough for me. Alright, let's try this again. Then he put his... Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Then he put his thingy. Then he put his thingy into my you-know-what. And we did it for the first time! Oh! 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 I screamed. I was beginning to get an orgasm. We started to kiss everywhere, and my pale body became all warm, and then... What the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers? It was Dumbledore. Yes. Fucking got it. We are the champions, my friends. Oh, God. Damn, that took a lot out of me. Anyone who tells you that acting is not grueling is full of shit. Takes a lot out of you to stay in character and read dialogue this bad. He put his thingy into my you-know-what? You know what? I dare any actor, no matter how seasoned, to keep a straight face when you do that. See, part of the fun thing with Oh yeah, thank you, Nightbot, and thank you people for participating with Nightbot, because as it says, I am an attention whore. Alright. God damn. What the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers? You're torturing me, fanfic. I don't know if I could do this. I don't know if my stamina's there as an actress. You know what? You're Raisa Frayhayt. You have forgotten more about performance than most people will ever know. You will not let a really fucking shitty Harry Potter fanfic conquer you. Oh, God. You know, if we keep doing this, I need to at the very least get some bad lesbian fan fiction so at least I can relate to the main character somewhat. Alright, chapter 5. Chat, give me strength. Give me strength. But they put his thingy. But he put his thingies. Well, the thing is that, like, it's very good comedy. It's very good comedy. Like it's a like. Not gonna lie, I could very easily see a fun character to be played with just like the whole just like childish euphemisms for penetrative sex. It's a really good character bit. That's why I was laughing so hard, because not gonna lie, I'm a little mad. It's a really fun character bit that I think you really can do a lot with. Kind of just going, like I can imagine me using this thing. I mean, hey Sally, it takes all types. Like for me, it's more something that I would do as part of like playing a fun character, probably as part of an improv set. Part of like an improv scene. Maybe it's. Oh, I got a good. I'm forming a scene I could possibly do. You know, you get it's and so the character I'd be playing is just like giving a lot of euphemisms for having sex, and she's at the gynecologist, and the gynecologist is just like. You can just say vagina and penis, right, ma'am? Oh, that could be a lot of fun to play with. Whew. All right, chapter 5. Author's note: stop flaming! If you flam, it means you're a prep or a poser. The only reason Dumbledore swore is 'cause he had a headache. Okay, and on top of that, he was mad at them for having sex. P.S. I'm not updating until I get 5 good reviews. Dumbledore, Maid, and Draco and I followed him. He kept shouting at us angrily. "You ludicrous fools!" he shouted. Thank you. I started to cry tears of blood down my pallid face. Draco comforted me. When we went back to the castle, Dumbledore took us to Professor Snape and Professor McGonagall, who were both looking very angry. They were having sexual intercourse in the Forbidden Forest, he yelled in a furious voice. Why would you do such a thing, you mediocre... Why would you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces? Asked Professor McGonagall. How dare you? Demanded Professor Snape. And then Draco shrieked, because I love her. Everyone was quiet. Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall still looked mad, but Professor Snape said, Fine. Very well. You may go up to your rooms. Draco and I went upstairs while the teachers glared at us. Are you okay, Ebony? Draco asked me gently. Yes, I guess. I lied. I went to the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and my hair and changed into a low-cut black full-length dress with red lace all around it and black high heels. When I came out, Draco, fuck. My good impression is incredible. Thank you. It was the muse just spoke through me. Jaco is standing in front of the bathroom and he started to sing, "I Just Want to Live" by Good Charlotte. I was so flattered, even though he wasn't supposed to be there. We hugged and kissed. After that, we said goodnight and he reluctantly went back to his room. Oh my god, this thing is gonna be the fucking death of me. Ay vey. Alright, not gonna lie, it's been almost an hour of streaming. I need to take a bit of a break and get a snack. Yeah, because I don't know about y'all, but if I'm going to be keeping up doing this, Mama needs some sugar. Because fuck me, this is so bad. This is so... God. You know, I'm usually more prepared. Like... That was an impression. Thank you. Thank you, Sally. Honestly, it's funny. I've been doing this for so long, and sometimes I forget. Even simple things like doing dramatic readings really do take a lot out of you as a performer. Like, it takes a lot to just constantly emote like that. And of course, being autistic, I forget that means I need to eat more. So I'm just like, apparently I just don't have enough calories in me. Oh god, I remember a few weeks ago, I was, so I'm taking a musical improv class. Cause like, I'm gonna be doing, getting together musical improv teams. Hopefully I'll be able to live stream them. If not, if you're in the NYC area, I'll announce more details in the coming months. But yeah, just doing shit like that. And I ate a burrito that didn't entirely agree with me and did not drink enough water. And so musical improv is exactly what it sounds like. It's, you literally make up musicals on the spot. Including, like, choreography and, like, the pizzazz and all the energy and stuff. And I got completely dehydrated. and that burrito probably was not the best because it was really greasy. And so don't get me wrong, like, I'm a consummate performer. I can fight through it, but, like, afterwards, I had to go to so the rest of the class was like hanging out or whatever. Right after the class ends, I just absolutely shoot to the nearest corner store and just got and chugged an entire Gatorade. I guess it just goes to show that I need to remember, I need to drink and I need to eat for this constant just over-the-top emoting. Half a performance is prep, and that includes fueling your body. The joys of being an autistic actress. When you're so excited to do a performance, you forget that you haven't eaten enough. Well, silly me. I'm eating now, though. And this babes is just pure sugar. Sometimes you just need that sugar rush to just go metaphorical balls to the wall with you're reading a really bad fanfic. You know, I haven't had Hostess in like, oh god, so long, but I recently got into it. If you just need like a good dessert or something that's pure sugar, and especially in this economy is cheap, is what you should go for. Oh god, I'm reading ahead. I mean, to be fair, y'all can see it, so I guess y'all could be reading it too, but... Ugh, this shit does not stop not stopping, apparently. I'm gonna get something else to drink and throw away these wrappers, and then I guess we're gonna continue on this adventure. There aren't more people in the stream. It's because it's my second stream ever, Sally, that's why. And then it's because I know one thing about the entertainment industry is that talent will honestly not get you that far. Like, there are so many of us who are incredibly talented. I mean, obviously myself included, but... yeah. I mean, then, honestly, famous, but yeah, honestly, I'm kind of confused too. But that's what happens when this is your second stream and you're just starting. Yeah, you know, one thing that kind of sucks about dressing vintage is that gloves can be somewhat, impractical, especially, you know, when you need to use your phones, but, I mean, they complete a look, and if there's one thing I am known for, it is my impeccable fashion sense. Anyways, we ready, everyone? We ready for chapter 6 of My Immortal? Author's note: shit up, preps, okay? P.S. I would not update until you give me good reviews. The next day, I woke up in my coffin. I put on a black miniskirt that was all ripped around the edge and a matching top with red skulls all over it and high-heeled boots that were black, but not the red skull from the comics because I'm not a Nazi. I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings, but again, not red skull, I'm not a Nazi. And 2 crosses in my ears. I spray painted my hair with purple. I wonder how this author is doing now. Sarah Zed made a whole video on, like, going into, like, the author on this. I don't remember it, but yeah, who knows? Maybe they're living their best life. Maybe they're who knows what happened? Like maybe you're in a foreign country for somewhere important like a person. Oh, I mean, I'm in the U.S. I'm in the NYC area. That's why public performances I do are in the city. Anyways, in the great hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal with blood instead of milk and a glass of red blood versus white blood, which is usually better with fish. Suddenly, someone bumped into me. All the blood spilled over my top. Bastard! I shouted angrily. I regretted saying it when I looked up, 'cause I was looking into the pale white face of a gothic boy with spiky black hair with streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner that I was going down his face, and he was wearing black lipstick. He didn't have glasses anymore, and now he was wearing red contact lenses just like Draco's, and there was no scar on his forehead anymore. He had a manly stubble on his chin. He had a sexy English accent. He looked exactly like Joe Madden. And not Joe Madden, the former manager of the Tampa Bay Rays baseball team. He was so sexy, and my body went all hot when I saw him, kind of like an erection. Only I'm a girl, so I don't get one, you sicko! Oh. Obviously, she ain't heard of trans girls, 'cause, I'm so sorry, he said in a shy voice. That's all right. What's your name? I questioned. My name's Harry Potter, although most people call me Vampire these days, he grumbled. Why? I exclaimed. Because I love the taste of human blood. He giggled. Well, I am a vampire, I confessed. God damn it. Really? He whimpered. Yeah! I roared. We sat down to talk for a while. Then Draco came up behind me and told me he had a surprise for me, so I went away with him. Oh, whoops. God damn it. Yeah, there we go. Stoop. Silly bottle making the text go down. Oh damn, oh damn, oh damn, oh damn, oh damn, oh damn. There are advantages and disadvantages to going into these things completely unprepared. The good thing is that it gives my audience my genuine reactions over just the absolute wild bananas ride that we are currently going through in My Immortal. But part of it is also like, sometimes I'll see, I'll make a choice in how to read dialogue, and then realize that the sentence after the description part is completely different from the choice I made as to how to read it. So like for instance, the beautiful thing about acting is that one simple word you can like really change the way you do it. So there's anything from like why to why to why and there's, and as you can see, there's like a bunch of different ways you can do it. And also, to be fair, like, exclaimed doesn't necessarily give the emotion. So I guess I can't necessarily be wrong as long as, you know, it is exclamatory. You know, I'm having a lot, honestly, this is a lot of fun to me, you know, just kind of like, you know that old show, I forget his name, it's something like Inside the Actor's Studio or something, where there's that, I think his name's like James Lipton or something, he was like that super serious dude who's like, acting is a craft that we take seriously. Watching that show back in the day, yeah, I'm just like, no, I'm the comedic version of that, because I take this shit seriously, and that, like, I put a lot of effort into it, and, like, I do, you know, like, you know, use a lot of things like critical analysis, and, you know, if I'm given a text that I actually study beforehand, you know, I'm a historian, you know, I have rigorous academic training in anarchist history and theory, so I'll use that to, you know, like, say, hey, you know, what is this character like? You know, what are the themes of this thing? How should I approach the character this way? And it's not like, you know, like, I don't take this seriously, but, like, also, it's fucking comedy. And I kind of am enjoying just, you know, discussing my choices as an actress, you know, why I do what I do, and just kind of explaining also just kind of why I'm struggling with this so much. I'm not used to this bad writing. And I think it's also easier, like as an improviser, you're not necessarily laughing in anticipation. And, like, one of the cool things about, you know, like, being COVID cautious, unless I'm doing musical improv, I'm as COVID cautious with that as possible, is, like, it's a lot easier to cover up breaking character if you have your mask on. I was, shout out to Brooklyn Comedy Collective. I was at one of their improv jams. So improv jams are like open mics, but for improvisers, you know, do what it says. You just like perform improv with a bunch of fun folks. I met a really cute girl, but unfortunately, she lives like hours away from me and was only visiting New York. My tragic lesbian love life is, I could go on for fucking days about that. But yeah, like, unfortunately, I remember the show. Don't remember the show. It's probably on Gen Z. Well, I am firmly I don't think I ever watched the show. Again, I think it's called Inside the Actor's Studio, but I don't know. I guess it just never really appealed to me as a child, despite the fact that, you know, even pre-transition, I was an actor. Between you and me, I'm a hell of a lot better as an actress. Certainly a hell of a lot hotter. And yeah, anyways, I was doing that yesterday, and oh god! So I was having a lot of fun playing. So this so for those of you who don't know how traditional improv works, and what you do is you get a suggestion from the audience. It's like usually you just ask for a word, and you know you make up scenes, whether it's, you know, short form, just like a series of scenes, or long form, more of. Okay, I knocked over a bottle. It was empty. Which is like long-term scenes, you just based off of a word, and the word that I got was evil boat, and so I was, you know, in character Dr. Evil Sin, or you know, something like that, and my scene partner was just was just, and I was saying something about Igor, fetch me this, or something, and my scene partner was just like, oh, I'm Jeff, I'm an intern, Igor's gone, and fuck, I almost lost it. No, there was one scene that I did where I was playing the master of a sensei of a martial arts dojo that specialized in the one pinky technique. And my other scene partner was playing like the head of like the Sensei Dojo Association, and I'm actually very proud of this choice. So I was just cracking up, but I used that in order to cover that. I started crying because like it was a valid emotional choice for the character that I was playing, I mean, we never established the gender, but I would just say she was worried about losing her sensei license, I think it was, or something like that. And yeah, I was using that emotional choice of like you know, the character crying to hide the fact that I couldn't stop giggling. And anyways, it's a long way of saying that even the professionals break character. But it honestly though, I'm not, to be completely transparent, I'm not really trying as hard to stay in character with this one, because I think part of the fun of a Twitch stream is like, yes, I'm performing, obviously, but there isn't that immediate pressure of like having to perform in front of people. And I think it's kind of fun to just kind of be a bit more meta with this and just discuss my performance and my experience, and I don't know, I hope it's entertaining that that I need to do like 12 different takes of this. Also, hello. My name is I guess Celestia. Hi. Alright, we're going on to chapter 7, kiddos. Buckle up. Oh, I really hope I get that sugar rush. Author's note. Well, okay, you guys. I'm only writing this because I got 5 God reviews. In BTW, I won't write the next chapter till I get 10 God Vons. Stop flaming her out, report you! Ebony isn't Mary Sue, okay? She isn't perfect. She's a Satan, and she has problems. She's depressed, for God's sake. Draco and I held our pale white hands with black nail polish as we went upstairs. I was wearing red Satanist sings on my nails in red nail polish. Author's note, see, does that sound like a Maru Sue to you? I waved. Fuck. I waved. See, that time I was laughing at myself. It's so much fun. Like, I want more author's notes in the middle of the narrative because you get that really, really great comedic moment because of the strong choices I'm making with different voices where you can just switch in and out of the different voices just like that. And I love the author's notes so much because, like, it's so much fun to do, like, that insecure teenage thing. Alright, I'm gonna do this whole paragraph over again because I had a lot of fun with that, and let's fucking go with that. Draco and I held our pale white hands with black nail polish as we went upstairs. I was wearing red Satanist sings on my nails and red nail polish. Author's note. See, does that sound like a Maru Sue to you? I waved to Vampire. Dark misery was in his depressed eyes. I guess he was jealous of me, that I was going out with Draco. Oh, Draco. I went upstairs excitedly with Draco. We went to his room and locked the door. Then, oh, sweet pro and Helen Jeff type of bad grammar, I can't do it anymore. Well, I mean, I'm happy. I'm able to really channel that spirit of spelling mistakes because it's really good. And we'll do this and we'll do this again. See, does that sound like a Maru Sue to you? It's a lot of, because like again, speaking about choices as an actress, there are multiple different ways I could do that. Well, I could just straight up read the story without any of the author's notes. Like, that is a valid choice if you're just strictly going for the for like the in-universe fanfic itself story. But if you're also going for the meta, then there are multiple different choices for reading the author's notes. You can either try to guess, and this would take a bit more preparation. And even though to be fair, there is certainly something kind of intuitive, because I remember, I think it's like humans only need to see like humans apparently are good at reading things correctly that are typoed. Or something like that. So there's the choice to just read it like it's like the words that are supposed to, and then there's doing what I'm doing and playing into the typos of purposefully pronouncing them like they are written on the page. And again, one of the things that I cannot emphasize enough in all of acting, but especially as if you are a comedic actress or actor like me, you need to make strong choices. And you know, as the saying goes, but like it really is true. Commit to the bit. Because if you really only go half measure, like, I'll give you another example. So for one of the exercises that I was doing as part of my musical improv, I think it was last week, we were doing, so musical improv is very formulaic, for obvious reasons. Like, you're making up an entire between half-hour and hour-long musical. It makes it a hell of a lot easier if you have story beats that you can use in, you know, a formulaic way. So we were kind of learning and doing exercises on how to be, you know, like the mentor figure. And the character I and my scene partner were playing, we were hairstylists, and our question was, I think it was something like, how do you succeed in life? And I very much, again, you know, I don't claim to be perfect as a performer. What I should have done was what first came to my head, which was, well, I know I'm a hairstylist, but I just wear wigs. Because, like, I mean, this is a wig. I always wear wigs every day. I have over 40 of the damn things. I fucking love them. They're one of my autistic special interests. And what I could have done is used that strong choice, but I didn't, and I was a lesser scene partner for it. So that's a long way of saying, make strong choices, kids. All right. So I have around 30 more minutes. So let's see how many chapters we can get through. I was honestly planning on making this a multi-part series anyway. All right. Then we started Frenching passively, and we took off each other's clothes enthusiastically. He felt me up before I took off my top. Then I took off my black leather bra, and he took off his pants. We went on the bed and started making out naked. And then he took his boy's thing in mine, and we had sex. See, is that stupid? Also, note for the folks in 2025, boy's thing can mean anything. So, I think she means penis, but as the local trans, I need to be like, genitalia have no gender. This is from 2006. I feel like we already can cancel this author because she's doing Harry Potter fanfic. We can just cancel her more. Congratulations, author. You're double canceled. Oh, Draco, I screamed while getting an orgasm when all of a sudden I saw a tattoo I'd never seen before on Draco's arm. It was a black heart with an arrow through it. On it in bloody Gothic writing were the words, vampire. I don't know why, but I am doing a different fork. I was so angry. You bastard! I shouted angry, jumping out of the bed. No, but you don't understand, Draco pleaded, but I knew too much. No, you fucking idiot! I shouted. You... you... You probably have AIDS anyway. Fucking nailed it. Hell yeah. I put on my clothes all huffily and then stomped out. Draco ran out even though he was naked. He had a really big you-know-what, but I was too mad to care. I stomped out and did so until I was in Vampire's classroom, where he was having a lesson with Professor Snape and some other people. Vampire Potter! You motherfucker! I yelled. That was... now that is acting. No, I had a lot of fun with that line delivery. You probably have AIDS anyway. See, that's what I live for. In terms of performance, it's just lines like that where you can just go and really fucking roll with the comedy. And again, it allows for very strong character choice. Like, oh, I'm really, really happy with how I did this because Ebony obviously is the OC, the self-insert. The author's note very clearly says that. And this is where having very good instincts as a performer comes. I didn't even realize I literally wasn't doing this consciously, but I was putting a bit of the way and kind of just like the huffiness and the defensiveness and just the general just general vibe of just like, oh my god, just utter drama queen that clearly the author's note is evoking. And because Ebony is the OC, the Mary Sue, the self-insert of fuck, I forget the author's pseudonym. I think it's like Tara something, or just the author's self-insert. Part of that character of the author is kind of like slipping in. It's because I'm good at what I do. But and that's the thing, more than anything I've learned is as a performer, and I'm, very happy to say that I'm doing this because, sometimes as someone with, among other things, clinical anxiety and depression, even as, someone who's been doing this for so long, sometimes as a performer you can get too much into your head. And I've learned that in order to do my best performance, I need to trust my instincts. That's why I just went with a really bad Scottish accent for Willow. I remember another scene I did as part of musical improv, and we were playing Swedish characters, but for some reason, the Swedish characters just had Southern U.S. accents, and it's just you just go with it. Just really, especially as an improviser, you really need to go with your instincts, when you are making it up on the spot. Obviously, it's a lot different if, you're going off of a script. And, you've memorized it, you've workshopped it, you've rehearsed it time and again, obviously, but even then, to a certain extent, even then, you need to trust your instincts as a performer. And the unfortunate reality is that most things, it just takes reps. It just takes time. I was not this good when I first started. I was, like most people, I was quite bad. One person was, I remember one person, very sweet chatter, was like, how does this stream not have more views? And I'm just like, yeah, that's it's a common reaction people have. It's just like, oh my god, how does no one know who this person is? She's incredibly fucking talented. And I'm just like, as a trans person, it's so rare for us to actually have self-confidence in ourselves and what we're doing. Just because, society tells us, and as an autistic person, as a disabled person, it's really much the same thing. Of just, you're worthless, you can't do anything good, don't be proud of yourself, don't have pride. And, it's funny, I've been performing for so long, and it was really only the past couple months where I realized, Raisa, you're actually really fucking good at this. And ever since then, I will enunciate And ever since then, it's just been like, damn, girl. Depression really kicking your ass that you've been doing this for so long and you didn't realize, hey, maybe you're not too bad at this. But, being neurodivergent is a fucking hell of a trip. Because half the time it's just like you're getting all these claps and whatever and getting these compliments and your brain is just like, oh, they're just being nice. Like there is it reminds me of this meme I forget the name of the account, but it's like it's like The Onion, but made by and for autistic people, and the meme headline was just like beautiful woman convinced she is a beautiful woman with lovely partner believes she is ugly trash monster or something like that. And I'm just like, I mean, to be fair, it's also with my appearance. It wasn't until people literally started saying, hey, are you a model? That I was finally just like, wait, am I actually really hot? But anyways, yeah, it's a really cool feeling to be confident in myself. I mean, that's why I started Twitch streaming. It's another outlet for myself to do the performance. Alright, honestly, I know I said I had like half an hour left, but I think I'm probably just going to call it here because I need to do some shit for organizing because I'm a revolutionary and I have to do shit like that. So, who are we going to read? Fun comrade Queen Coat, or not comrade, I don't know them. Twitch humor I enjoy is Queen Coke Francis, so let's go to her. Anyways, thanks everyone for joining. Yeah, I stream on Sunday afternoons. This one was a bit late. I aim for 2 p.m., but like, I'm really fucking busy. This is, yeah, it's been lovely. Hopefully next time we can get further into My Immortal and see what shenanigans happen. So, have a fun time, everyone. Let's go. Thank you, you too.